Good afternoon, good afternoon. So, how are you doing on this amazing Friday afternoon? I'm just going to share this into my group. Hello. So, understanding compounding emotions should really be a the in there for the quantum magic realms. Pro-manifesting, super receiving, quantum leaping and star. This is all what I call quantum magic realms. And understanding compound emotions. So I briefly did speak about this on Tuesday, I understand compound emotions. So today I'm just going to talk a bit more about that. It's not going to be very long today, but just to give you more of an idea of how you actually compound emotions and what compound emotions is, because when we understand this, you'll be like, oh fuck, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to share some fun manifesting stories as well, so you can and then these are like games that you can play, so you can actually realize how easy manifesting is. And then it's like, once you get it on these like really simple things, you can then you realize, yeah, how easy it gets to be. So here we go. I've shared it in my group. I might have to just, I'm hoping that it doesn't knock me off because it's too hot. If it does, I might have to just move over a little bit. Maybe I should just move now. It might be an idea if I actually just move now, because I can feel my phone getting really hot. So why is that still there? Yeah, my screen's gone a bit blank, so maybe I should move. Hold on. Right, cheers to the bank holiday weekend. This is, by the way, sparkling water with lemon and lime in it. It's freaking gorgeous. By the way, if you do not put your drinks in a wine glasses or goblets or some kind of like fancy glass, like there's just a vibe when you drink out of like a nice glass. So, and it's rather like if you work with like the feminine archetypes, hey beautiful, hey, have a great Friday. If you work with the feminine archetypes, like the queen energy is all about like up leveling, like little things that you do, and one of these is like put your drinks in a fancy glass. It doesn't matter what you're drinking, whether it's water or what, put it in a fancy glass, because it just up levels your vibe. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? Say hello, and anyone else who comes on, say hello. Right, so let's get cracking on compound emotions. Right, like I said, I briefly spoke about it in the live on Tuesday. So when we've got compound emotions, so when you have a positive thought, and then you have a positive feeling, and then you're like, oh my God, thank you. Like, that's the kind of the series you want. That's kind of compounding. You're compounding it. So you got positive feeling, thank you, you're compounding it with gratitude, and it goes out to the universe. And then it's like, so when you're thinking like about something you want, you then like, yes, and you know, I'm worthy of the clients. But here's the thing, if we've got like a negative thought, like, oh my God, you know, I'm not good enough, and then we like block it, and then we force this positive, yes, I am worthy. So we've blocked it, and then it's like, oh, we're just blocking. What this doing is compounding fear. So what we want to do is, when the negative thought comes, instead of blocking it, it's just be like, oh, hello. So we put it in like, what you do is you put it back into a neutral, so you accept it. It's like, oh, hello, yeah, you're trying to tell me we're not good enough. Okay, I accept that. So you accept it. Once you say, it's kind of like, once you say, oh, I accept that, but I'm not going to choose this right now. So literally, this is kind of like the thing you're going on in your head. But this is not what I choose. This is not my highest truth. This is not what I choose for myself. So I am going to choose. And then you're like, I'm going to choose that I am worthy of the clients. I am worthy, you know, of, you know, I am worthy. And by the way, I do want to say is that we are worthy. End of story. The clients, nothing makes you worthy. Nothing makes you, like, you're not worthy because of the clients. You're not worthy because of the money. It's like, you are worthy, end of story. And when you can feel into that, it's like, yeah, I'm worthy of the clients, I'm worthy of the money, I'm worthy of it freaking all. Just because. There's not anything on that. There's no like, I'm worthy because, I'm worthy when, it's just I'm worthy. When we can feel into that, we actually become like, this is a place you want to get to. You want to get to so you can feel into like, you are worthy no matter freaking what. you deserve it no matter freaking what. When you feel into that, again, your compounding emotions will become you'll get better at compounding emotions. So when we have a negative thought, so maybe it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm, you know, the things that pop in your head, like, oh, you know, what, for me it's always like, is it going to work? Oh, you know, is it failing? So let's just think about it every time it makes sense. I can't fail at it. Even if you're like, oh my God, I can't fail at this. So that's technically, every time we're going, I can't fail at this, the universe doesn't even hear the can't. So it's like, fail at this. Oh my God, this is all fucking going wrong. This is like speed dial to the universe. Wrong. Can't fail. This is, again, where we're going with the universe. It's not, we have to just completely switch it around. Like, everything is working out. I cannot tell you how that one sentence, everything is working out. I know there are clients in my energy field. And just saying things like this. So when you've got a negative thought comes in, it's like, I accept that. But that's not the highest truth I choose for myself. And then whatever it is, you've just got to flip it into like the highest truth that you want to choose at that time. So choose the highest truth. You know, whether it be, yes, you know, the clients, I trust myself. Whatever it is that comes up, you've just got to flip it in that moment, flip it, and then be like, yeah, and everything is working out. Everything is working out for me. I know I've got this. Like, we can do this. Literally speak to yourself as this, like, yeah, we've got this, everything is working out. And then be like, thank you. So instead of blocking a negative thought, and then compounding fear, like, oh my fucking God, can't have these negative thoughts because otherwise manifestations won't come true. Literally, you've allowed it to flow, you've neutralized it, and then you've compounded it with positive. Because, like I say, the moment you go, we're not allowed this, we can't think like this, you are literally blocking. And then what you do is then if you're forcing a positive thought, like, it's got to come true, can't fucking fail, can't do this, you literally are compounding fear and lack. So, like I say, there has to be this thing of like neutralization, where hello, I can't see who's coming on, I cannot see a single thing because my screen's going to get blank, and I just really hope that it lasts. So what we do is neutralize. I accept. I hear what you're saying. It just literally say in your mind, yes, negative thought, I accept you, I hear what you're saying, but that is not what I'm choosing right now. And you go in to say, like, you know, choosing your highest truth. So it's no, I trust myself, we've got this, everything is working out, clients are in my energy field, the money's coming, the clients are, the money is, you know, here, the clients are here, the clients are coming, there's always more and more available to me. Whatever's available, you know, whatever it is that you want, you just keep literally say it, and then be like, everything is working out, thank you, I've got this, we can do this. And as long as you put like the thank you at the end, you are compounding now. So you've taken something from a negative, you've put something into like a neutral position, now you've put it back into a positive, and then you're compounding it with a thank you out to the universe. Now this is how this is what you have to do now. Every time you have a negative thought, this is why being super conscious has to come from a place of like, yeah, you have to be super conscious and super aware, because we will have fear is our default, by the way. Fear and lack with our minds being this super protector is like our default. So at any time you're putting yourself out on the line, you know, maybe you're manifesting your next level, maybe you're manifesting more clients, more money, your default will always, your mind will always default to fear, like protection yourself. Your heart protects itself, your mind protects itself. So it's like, well, we're not going to put all ourselves in, because what about if we make a fool out of ourselves? Well, if I just kind of energetically step back from this and go, yes, we want it, but I just put it over there. Like I say, we can't do this thing where we block. I said this last time, we can't do this thing where we block, but like, oh, I want it everything here. You've got to be like heart wide open. So it's like, you've got to be prepared to take the good and the bad. You can't get to the next levels if you like only want the good. You've got to be like, I don't honestly, this is one of the pro manifesting tips is, and this is how one of the fun games I'm going to tell you about, is like, it has to be zero attachment. So it's like, it's got to be like, well, I don't care if it comes, but I don't care if it not comes. It's like there's zero attachment, and then you just go through, and then all of a sudden it appears. So let's talk about how this works. So there's a couple of things, like I manifested some like pallets, like literally. I was like, I wanted to build my kids a den, and I was like, some pallets would be really good, because I'm not very good at hammering nails together. Some pallets would be good, because then I could just prop them up round like an old shed, and it will look, my kids actually have a den behind me, right behind me here. And the pallets just ended up a day later, the pallets at the end of the road. My kids wanted to make a bug hotel, and they needed a terracotta pot with a hole in the top. So I was like, okay, we need a terracotta pot with a hole in the top. Went up to the field where we've been, like, we literally go every single day. There was a terracotta pot with a hole in the top, just sat right in the middle of the field. So this is the fun games you can play. Literally, when we want to manifest things, do really trivial things and see how quickly they turn up. So like the terracotta pot, things that you don't even really be like, right, universe, I want a terracotta pot to show up. Like I said the other day, like I talked to the universe and I was like, universe, if I was meant to have that lipstick in my life, you would have brought it back by now, because I lost the lipstick. And then so the lid turned up. Bear in mind, I lost this lipstick while I was on a run. We've had winter, so like there's mud and everything. How I even found the lid is beyond me, but the lid just was there, and just how I even looked down at the floor at that precise moment to see a tiny black lipstick lid in the floor. So but that, like, really trivial things, when you practice with really trivial things, like, and they show up, you're like, oh my god, this is actually really easy. But it's the attachment that you have to these things, like, where you're just like, oh yeah, and you just send it off to the universe, and then you just, like, you're kind of in this expectation, but there's no attachment. Like, it is not like, well, I need the clients and I need the money. It's like, you don't know how, you don't know when, you just know it's going to come up, and you just let it go. I manifested like an orange butterfly. So I do these things all the time. I like play the game like while I was out for a run the other day. Now, orange butterflies are not very popular where I am here. Yellow ones are, cream ones are, but orange ones, you don't really get orange ones. And I was like, right, universe, let's have an orange butterfly. I fancy an orange butterfly today. All right, so I'm going down the road, literally running down the road. I was like, come on, universe. And literally, I was like getting towards the end, and I'm going, okay, maybe you're not going to bring it today. And then lo and behold, literally, I was like, get to the end of my road, there's an orange butterfly flies past me. Like, this stuff isn't even coincidence. I don't believe it's coincidence. I don't believe anything's coincidence in this life. Like, things don't happen by coincidence. There's, when there's not a coincidence for some things. When you're manifesting, like, you can, and things just happen, and it's like, whoa, how are you there? How did you do that? There's just some things, there's just it's not a coincidence. This is because you have, like, literally are thinking about it. So let's go back to the compounding emotions. When you have, like I say, a negative thought and you force it away, that, oh god, now I've got a big bug just flew in my head, and you force it away, that is compounding fear and lack. So if you go negative thought, I am, like, something pops in your head and it says, like, oh, you're complete, this is gonna fail, or we're getting this so wrong. Like I say, that is actually going out to the universe wrong. What you're ordering is wrong. What you literally, you're compounding that, and then when you go, oh, I can't have this negative thought because it won't come true otherwise. My manifestations aren't going to come true, or, like, I've got to think positive, otherwise I'm like, you're just trying to put yourself back into the abundance. Actually, what you're doing is compounding fear and lack. So what we've got to do is neutralize. This is the whole thing. It's neutralize, not block. It's neutralize. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're playing this game, aren't we? You're coming along to tell me that we're not good enough and that we fucked up before, and, like, fear. Like I say, we default to fear so much, and this is not. Once we understand this, I've talked about fear before. Maybe I'll do more on fear next week, but fear is like, we've got to let fear in. Fear is like the guy who wants a one night stand. Just let it in, let it dance with you for a little bit, and then it will just take itself away. Like, it doesn't actually stay. When we resist fear, so we actually kind of, as humans, kind of then fear our fear. We're like, no, I don't want your fear. Duh. But actually, if you just let fear in, have a little dance with it, it just takes itself away, and it's never probably to be seen again. But the more we resist things, the more they persist. So literally let your fears in and be like, oh, okay, this is, and like I say, follow it back. Oh, this is what you're trying to tell me all about. Okay, that we fucked up. Okay, well, I'm not choosing that for my truth anymore. We've got this. We're okay. I trust myself. We're older, we're wiser, we're fucking amazing. Look, been through so much more shit than that. We can handle this. So then you've neutralized it, and then you're like, and then choose your how to choose. We freaking got this. So everything is working out. I trust the universe. I trust myself. Like, we've totally got this. I'm so ready for my fucking next level. Like, we did it. We're doing it. We're fucking smashing it. Just literally, however it is, get into the receiving frequency. It's like, oh my God, it fucking came. Oh my God, look, you're doing it. And I've said this before, stand in front of the mirror and be like, oh my fucking God, it came. Like, this is so fucking amazing. I'm so proud of you. I love you. You're so fucking loved, you're so fucking supported, and literally get yourself in and be like, thank you. And you see, then you've taken something that came through as negative and you've literally neutralized it, and then you're transforming it into like, you're compounding the positive. And this is like your quantum magic realm. This is how it works. And this is how then, like, so when you've sent your wish off, your whatever it is that you want, you've sent it out to the universe. This is like what you would use for like in between it showing up, and you're like, you know, I don't know how. But this is another one thing to say. It's like when it comes up and you're like, maybe like it's that time thing that creeps in. Like, when is it going to happen? It's like, okay, I don't know how, but I trust and I know it's coming. Like, literally neutralize it. Thank you, universe. I trust you. I know it's coming. So literally, when that thing about time pops up, it's like, no, I don't know how and I don't know when. Or maybe you're sat there thinking, oh, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how. So you're like, and you don't, there's kind of that, no, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I trust the universe and I know it's coming. Thank you, universe. Boom. Instead of going, I don't know how, oh fuck, shit, we can't be thinking like that. I can't be thinking like that because now my manifestations won't come true, and you're like, no, and you get like, I can't think like that. It's like, okay, no, I don't know how, but I trust you, universe. So you've always got to be in this process of flipping it back to positive, and then being like, thank you, I'm so grateful for everything I have now. There is the compounding emotions. This, by the way, I just look over there because I keep seeing this, like, this is the most amazing view. When I sat here, like, I totally feel as abundant as, like, totally abundant as fuck. Like, I can see for miles, you know, it's just amazing. I'll show you there in a minute. But so that is the compounding emotions, that is the compound effect, that is how you flip. So you don't block, you literally flip it around, you neutralize it, then flip it around. I hope, like, let me know when you're listening to this, like, let me know, go, oh God, yeah, that has just like changed the, I realise now kind of like what I was doing. Like, I'm literally blocking and then forcing. Like, let me know below, like, has this really helped you? Because I see so much like people going like, you can't, you know, and because we manifest on the feeling, but that doesn't mean that we have to block, because when you block, we're actually compounding fear, and that's the compounding emotion that's going out to the universe. So you cannot block, you have to be in this process of, like I say, neutralizing it. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna come. I don't know how, but, you know, universe, I trust you. Thank you. I know we've got this. Everything is working out for me. And just be like this and have these conversations. And then you realise, like, and like I say, do play some of the fun games. Literally, just be like, I want whatever it is that you can think of that's really trivial that you might want in your life. Maybe it's a dress, maybe it's like a pair of shoes, maybe it's a handbag, but just get yourself into the habit of, like, just manifesting these really things that you have no attachment to. I think it's a bit easy when you've got kids, because, like I say, pallets and terracotta pots, like, just let them feel. It's like butterflies. Do it with anything, just literally anything that is really trivial, where you have no attachment to, and you'll be like, oh my God, how did I manage that? So then you'll realise, like, actually manifesting gets to be really, 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 really easy. And we overcomplicate things. Our brains overcomplicate things. And when we have an attachment to something, because the thing is, when we have an attachment to something, there's normally fear behind it. When we can let go of all attachment, we are actually in our heart space. When we, like, literally let go and go, I'm good, no money, no clients, no nothing, I am worthy, and I am innately worthy. Like I say, we don't need anything to make us worthy. So when we can manifest from this place, when we can manifest from our heart wide open, when we can, like, compound emotions from the place that we are innately worthy, things start to change. Like, and that's when you enter the quantum magic, when you're like, well, I need the clients, because if I don't get these 10 clients this month, then that means, oh, if I don't get a client this month, then I'm not worthy and I'm not abundant. Like I say, a lot of the times we are kind of conditioned to put conditions on things. So it's like, instead of seeing ourselves as the abundant, we are already abundant. We have abundance flows through our veins. Like, our blood is abundant, our cells are abundant, there's so much abundant, our sight is abundant, our speech is abundant, everything about us is abundant, everything about the universe is abundant. So when we can come from, like I say, come from this place as well, like, abundance is everywhere. Money is abundant in the universe. There's not a shortage of money, and it's never going to run out. Money is abundant. Everything is abundant. The trees, the grass, the sky, the sea, the ocean, everything is abundant. So when you can feel into that everything is abundant, I'm innately worthy no matter freaking what. Like, I deserve it all no matter freaking what. And you come from this, when you can actually feel into that, and then you start, playing with manifesting, and then like it becomes easier with clients and money and everything else. I'm gonna stop talking right there. I just had a little tap. So ways you can work with me: I've got soul strategy sessions, which is like a one-on-one 60 minutes where we do some master energy healing. It's a clearing, a channeling and an activation, all in one for 60 minutes, and you get a 90-day business plan. We'll look at you going forward for a 90-day business plan. I mean, if you'd rather have a life plan, it's also, we can do that, but it'll be a 90-day plan. These are 333. DMA for the details of them. I've also got prosperity, which is just focusing on, so we do some money healing your financial trauma, so that you can literally evolve into more intimacy, more abundance, and into your highest truths. That is 888. I will drop the link for the sales page for that. If you want to learn more about receiving, I've got the 4 codes of receiving that's just an online course, which is 11111. There's meditation and activation in that. What else do I have? Oh, the energy vortex. So that is literally learning everything energy. So this is if you want to start and grow your business, if you've got a business but you want to learn how to become like a pro at energetics, and understand the energetic side of your business. That again is 333. It's a 5 video series training. I'll drop the link for that. But if you should be able to find these things around on my social media, but I will drop them all underneath here again as well. Prosperity, like I say, will just be money, and we do a clearing. We look at all your stories. We look at changing the stories, changing your relationship, but for good. So we do like literally a clearing. We do a recoding and reprogramming of your subconscious. And then we'll look at your energetic strategy. So it's 5 weeks. It's a 5-week course with me. We look at your energetic strategy, so embodying your highest truths, and then stepping into like the 6 and 7 figure woman that you want to be, or man that you want to be. And I think so. What was it? Coding, reprogramming. Oh, and then we get a final week. It's like a Q&A with me, where you can ask me anything. We can do anything. We can go back over anything. It's like kind of like integration, but it's a Q&A. So the last week with me is like a Q&A. That's prosperity. That's 888. Love it. I'm doing some card pulls, probably in my group tomorrow night, and like a full moon ritual. So if you fancy that, come in my group, Abundance Queens. I will drop the link for that. Oh, what else have I got to say? Oh, have a fabulous bank holiday weekend. If it's not a bank holiday, I imagine it's a bank holiday all around the world, but enjoy the bank holiday weekend. I know I'm going to. Like I say, come over into Abundance Queens tomorrow night, because I'll be doing like a mini full moon ritual. And if you like, I'll get some cards out if anyone wants card pull. Do some card pulls. We had an amazing card pull literally last Sunday. Oh, just fabulous, just literally amazing, just literally blew me away. But this is a Libra love full moon, so again, what I want you, if you're manifesting, right, this full moon, I want you to think about everything. This is like the way the planets and the other planets are aligned. This full moon is like super manifesting moon. You've got so many planets just aligned in their strength place. So even like Venus, the planet, is stationed in Pisces, but the moon is in is now in Libra. So you've got like Venus, the ruling planet of Libra, is in Pisces. Maybe this might get a bit too much for some people, but the planet that rules Libra, the moon is in the sign of Libra. The planet which rules Libra is in its like the sign it loves, which is Pisces. So which is deep, mystical, like, yeah, just so like if you want to ask for like spiritual ascension, if you want to, so you've got, and Venus is all about money, love and abundance and relationships, and so just think about where you can like really call in more love, more abundance, just up level yourself, up level your life. This is the full moon to ask for it. Like I've said before, like there's been a few full moons where like spiritual ascension, so we've kind of done that. I want you to think big on money, love and abundance now, and deep and spiritual though, like you're calling in more money because you want to make more impact in the world. Think of it like that, and I'm really feeling into it. Ask for wealth, ask for richness, ask for, like I say, abundance, which is like wealth, richness, love. Just ask for it all on this full moon and really feel into it. Like it's already all flows through your vein. Most of the time when we're trying to call things in, we see our dreams and goals and desires as something that is outside of us. So when we're trying to call them in, it's like we're separate from them. They're like up there. Well, actually, all of this, it's within you, the love, everything. You want it because you can already feel it flowing through your veins. You want more wealth because you can already feel it flowing through your veins. So allow yourself to feel that. Really open your heart to it and be like, right, where is this? So like really open your heart to it, not just be like, this is what I want, and allow it to come from your head. Open your heart to it. You know, see yourself in like the 2 years, 3 years time, like when you have everything you want, you know, what will you be doing? What will you be, how would you be dressing? And then really feel into that, and then bring some of that stuff into now. And then that will up level your vibe, that will up level your frequency. And this is how we start quantum leaping again, start quantum leaping at super speeds. But this full moon is a super manifesting moon, like literally dream, honestly, wish, dream, whatever you want to call it, wildly. Libra, like I say, Libra, Venus, Pisces, like I say, wherever you've got Saturn and Jupiter in their strength signs as well. So it's just like, go for it. Now we've had Aries, the new moon, which literally, so you've got cardinal energy in here as well. So go for it. This full moon, I want you to go for it in money, love and abundance and wealth and richness. Right, I love you all so much. Let me know how this resonated for you, and let me know, what are you manifesting? What is your manifesting? What are you manifesting right now? What is it you are manifesting? Hey babe, literally I'm just closing off, but you can tell me, what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? Because I'm literally closing off with a question, but what are you manifesting? They've got the full moon coming up, so what are you manifesting? I literally went from compounded emotions to what we are manifesting. But tell me, what are you manifesting? Bonjour. Tell me what you're manifesting, babe. 50k, oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, that's like huge. Oh my god, do it. This, and I literally have just gone through how like this full moon is like, so feel into that. And I want you to, rather than just having the figure, I want you to think of the experiences, the clothes, the smells, everything that comes with that, and forget the figure, because that comes from like our headspace. So when you drop into your heart wide open, what is that 50k gonna bring for you? Like how is that gonna change your life? And feel into the emotions, the experience. Like I say, the clothes, where would you be? What would you be doing? The smells, the food, like everything that would create the experience, like how that would change your whole entire life. So literally, like when you have, this is like timeline hopping, so literally once you've got that 50k, what would you actually be experiencing in your life? Where would you, like, maybe you would be at home, so it's like, but I'm at home, but literally freedom. Yes. So this is the feelings you got to feel into, and let it flow around your body, and really do this underneath the full moon. If you can get out and literally sit underneath the full moon, do this underneath the full moon. So like I say, not just the figure. Take yourself away from the figure and feel into the experiences, all the sensory things that you would get with that. Feel into that and send it out to this full moon. I've talked more about how, like, just let it go and practice with some really trivial things manifesting. You'll have to go back through and watch it, because some of it, yeah. But literally feel into that and send it out of this full moon, because this full moon is a super manifesting full moon. So go. That's right, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Love this, and you only had the end. I've been talking about, you will probably love the start of this. I've been talking about compounding emotions, so it's really I've really like broken down like what you might do with the compounded emotions, and how to, like, when we have an emotion or a thought that we don't want, instead of pushing it away, we have to neutralize it. And I've really gone through everything to help try and like break it down and show you how to get back to the positive, and like compounding the positive out to the universe rather than blocking. So this is like literally like some people will probably be charging for this, but I love you so much, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll be live in my group on Friday night as well, on Saturday night. So Saturday night, live in my group only. I'm going to be doing like a full moon ritual as well. So maybe if you can come for that, because it's the morning for you. So maybe I might see you on that, babe, as well. But have a lovely weekend and get wishing on this full moon. Literally, manifest. See it as already done. Feel it as already done. And get, like, literally feel it as an experience with your heart wide open, not with your head like I want 50k. Just feel it, feel into it, and let it flow through your whole body underneath the full moon, and go for it. Just imagine it's already yours, it's already done. It's like, yes, it's here. Oh my God, thank you. And then literally every day be like, thank you. Wake up every day, look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, I don't know fucking how, but you did it. Oh my fucking God, I love you so much. And literally, I've spoke about this on the on another live, that like using mirror work. This is all literally, it's compounding your emotions. And after everything, always be like, thank you. It's the thank you. It's the gratitude. Like, I say thank you to the universe probably 1,000,000 times a day. Well, no, it's not 1,000,000, but literally I'm like, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, the sun's on my face. Thank you. So you're always compounding a positive emotion, because just sit here now. If you're like, oh, that sun feels nice on my face, there's no compound in there. But if you're like, thank you, you're compounding literally the frequency out to the universe. That's you're compounding positive, and it's a compounding emotion that always goes out to the universe. So literally, on the end of everything, thank you. I'm really sad right now, and I'm allowing myself to be sad right now. Thank you for this sadness, because I know that this is love, that you've just compounded a positive emotion. You're like, it gets to be like that. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, I'm sad, no, can't deal with the sadness right now, I'm just gonna like bury my head in the sand and like hate myself for it. That is like compounding negative. When you can be like, okay, I'm sad, but I deserve to be sad. I'm a human feeling being. It's not a problem. I'm a human feeling being, healing feeling being. I'm allowed sadness. Thank you, God, universe, whatever it is, your belief, divine powers, goddess, Jesus, whatever you want to put with that. But thank you, for allowing me to feel this, because these feelings mean that I love, and I'm human, and I'm alive, and I'm breathing. So thank you for that. And this is how it doesn't have to be. None of our feelings ever have to be bad or wrong, or they can be beautiful. Every single feeling, even anger. Oh my God, anger gets to be beautiful. Yeah, you deserve to. Sometimes we deserve to be angry. As women, often it's like we shouldn't be angry, because somehow anger's bad. Let me tell you, anger, I've screamed, shout, not at anyone, but like just to get it out. Like, if I felt anger towards something and then I've like not said it and I've taken myself away, I will literally like, you have anger retreats. There are anger retreats out there where you can actually go and take yourself and release it. And anger release is something like, you're allowed to be angry. It's an emotion. It's not bad. You're allowed to be angry, but it's just making sure we just direct it in ways and we let it out. Howl at the moon. I howl at the moon on a full moon all the time. It's like my anger release. I'm like, oh, and I howl at the moon. it is literally one way to let everything out. And you'll probably get really emotional maybe the first time you do it, because I know I did, and I was like, whoa. But it's amazing. I love howling. Me and my kids howl at the moon. So just so you know, I'm bringing my kids up wild as well. And Asma, no, thank you for coming on, and I love sharing this with you. So I love sharing it all about, you know, compound emotions, because to me, as well as being spiritual, there's a lot of science behind everything, and I love the science. You know, I've got a degree in psychology, and I'm like, you know, well, someone said to me the other day, who are you to talk about all of this? Well, I've got a degree in psychology, and I've got a diploma in neuropsychology. I've got a diploma in positive psychology and a diploma in spiritual psychology. So I think I'm pretty much covered to talk about anything I actually want to. And it doesn't even matter, to be fair, what it doesn't. I just let it go now. I'm just like, okay, block, yeah, go. My energy doesn't get focused that way. But you know, I love the science. I love the science as well as with spiritual, and when you combine the two, that is really when magic happens, truly where magic happens. When you understand both, that's when, because a lot of the time in the spiritual, it's like, no, I can only be positive. I've got to block everything. No, we've got to neutralize it and then bring it back to the positive and compound the positive. So go back and listen to the beginning of this, because it talked all about compound emotions, which is a bit of the science. It's the science behind the magic. But I love you all so much, and I will catch you on Saturday in my group, and I will drop the link for my group if you are new to my world. And I will, see you on Saturday, or I'll see you next week. Bye, darling. Bye, Ashma. Lovely to have you on again.